got to fill in while I'm pausing?
No, I'm just...
There's a bookshop there. Are those real books?
No, also, the memory wall is like old school TV screens. That reminds me of
cool.
Secrets and Lies.
Oh, Secrets and Lies.
Also, did you notice that Emma kept talking to them all about the fucking weather when they were walking out? Now, I know it's United Kingdom with Big Brother, but don't bore us with weather talk.
They may be blowing us up in the streets, but
All we care about is the fucking rain.
Don't mind a bit of rain. Have a lovely cup of tea. God save the Queen. Yeah, here they are.
Okay, here they are.
Okay,
okay, now
his hair looked normal in the GoPro, and then when he come out,
as he
like
had the sides done out.
Fucking bird's nest.
The rain had wreaked havoc with his barnet.
Actually, it doesn't look that great there, but it looks worse. She's quite like ratty looking. She looks. I can imagine her with her top off in a magazine.
Yeah. She reminds me of Dogface.
She looks... Dogface is pretty, though. She looks like...
Look at those boobs.
Oh, wow.
Behind a mesh.
She looks like...
Mesh boobs.
I was wearing a bit of a meshy boob top at work today. Not like that. That'd be a bit inappropriate.
Pugalicious.
Same, a dog. Ripped jeans. I can't even. But she looks familiar. I feel like I've seen her somewhere before.
Oh, you thought you'd seen her on a Channel 5 documentary, maybe like Danica's Wish List.
Absolutely. Shout out to Laurie. He's watching that season now. God knows
Laurie,
why.
what are you doing with your life?
Sort your life out.
Find
Laurie.
a better series.
What else did we say about these two? Oh, so they're work colleagues.
But they've also slept with one another. And Emma was trying to get it out of them. Would it possibly rekindle in the house? And she looked like she might be quite up for it, but he poo-pooed it.
No, he said no. And he said he revels in female attention.
Oh, yeah, he does revel.
But he looked a bit awkward when he said it.
Did he say... revel... Did he mean relish?
He
meant relish, but he said revel.
Said it wrong. But look at the dress that she's wearing when she comes out.
She looks like a fucking...
She looks like a cruise ship singer.
Yes, she does.
She?
Now, do you think that these housemates have been styled by Ted, or have they styled themselves? Because we know that Big Brother Canada house guests get styled these days.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
I've
seen it, because I've seen Arissa tagging her stylist in tweets about other housemates' outfits.
Oh, hold on. What about things that,
not the
Dylan
whole way.
wears?
No, not the whole way, but for the fine or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Because Nikki comes in and sort of that. So then, I've got next in is Kaylee, but I don't know who that is.
Oh, she's the girl that looked Asian but kept worrying about having an afro, and I said, does she understand that an afro and frizz is not the same thing?
If her hair looked completely straight.
It was. I don't know what she was going on about. There's no way that girl could have an afro.
Oh, is she Asian though? Because I couldn't really tell if she was Asian.
Yeah, I think she is.
Yeah, maybe. I told you I can't tell.
I think so. Look at the size of her eyes. That's like big Indian eyes, I think. I think it's beautiful.
Give Gaz a look. She is pretty, but she looks boring. What's her thing? She looks like she got lost on the way to Love Island.
I think she might have done, and I think
I've
seen a tweet.
Oh, I had a dream about something, and I had an argument with my mum. It's like, okay.
No, it was like, I had a dream that I chucked a boyfriend out with all of his clothes. I don't care about your dreams. If you've actually chucked your boyfriend out with his clothes and a suitcase outside the door, then fair enough, but that's not good enough for a VT.
I'm surprised she didn't tell us about her journey to Borehamwood and how she got stuck on the A1.
It's like you going, I had a dream that my friend went out with Cindy with an S.
Yeah, I know. That was a good dream.
I forgot to acknowledge that. Sorry.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
My friend had a dream.
Had a dream
that my friend Adam was going out with Cindy with an S from Canada, but I think it's because Adam's wife is called Sissy, and I think Cindy sounds a bit like Sissy, doesn't it?
It does.
So
is she Asian?
No, she's Swedish. I think that's why it got mixed up in my head.
Sissy with an S.
Yeah, Sissy with several S's. Anyway, Kaylee, she said, yeah, that's shit.
I can't remember anything about her. She's got a fit husband.
She looks like she's wearing some old wallpaper from a haunted house, I put.
Check.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a trouser suit type malarkey. She had a lot of side boob going on, but she did politely
yeah,
cover it with her hair.
Emma said, you're going to pull in the house, and she went, oh no, I'm very much in love.
Which is odd, because in her VT she was going on about like her bunny... Well, people are calling her a bunny boy on Twitter, because she was saying like, as soon as I've met the guy, like I've planned... Well, what couple outfits we're going to wear together and stuff. Okay. But she's already in a relationship.
She's got a nice figure.
She has.
So then, what else?
She looks good in that trouser
In
suit,
that wallpaper.
play suit, whatever it is.
And then, when she went in the house, Kieran, the honey man whore, they knew each other. She went,
from auditions,
hello.
or
I don't know, but they spoke to each other. And you know, sometimes Emma covers up, like, oh yeah, they know each other from audition. She didn't say nothing this time. They've just given up on that.
I think that these are the ones that I've seen mentioned in a tweet about X on the beach, that maybe they were on X on the beach together.
Oh fuck! I don't want this fucking X on the beach.
I don't know if
on my
that's true or not,
programme.
but I don't want their driftwood.
Crap. Driftwood. That's very apt.
But look at that boyfriend.
Let's have a look.
I want him to go in.
Yeah, he's nice.
She did a little leg in the air when she kissed him.
Coquettish. Now.
Oh,
now
someone good next, is
yeah,
it?
now we're talking. Rafe.
Yes.
He is half American, half Japanese, and he believes love is a weakness. Do you know who he reminded me of?
No, tell me.
Andrew from last year. He got kicked out, the kickboxer guy.
Really? Why?
I don't know, just something about like
guard up.
just being a cunt and like being a strategist. Do you know what I mean? And just going, I'm going to play it this way and that sort of stuff.
And also, he watches International Big Brother.
Yes.
He watches Big Brother Canada, which is the first one that he referenced.
Name-checked.
And he's obviously just come off the back of that season that we've been watching. And he did also say BBUK. Did he mention Australia?
Yeah, he said Australia as well.
All of the big ones.
You've got to support anyone who watches International Big Brother. That is our kind of person who would listen to our podcast.
Yeah, that's basically like us on the inside.
Yeah. And also, I thought it was interesting. Like, I like it when someone's a bit of a villain. And I like the way he looked as well. I thought he looked quite cool. And I like it when someone's like, oh, love is a weakness. Like, on Big Brother Canada in season 1, like, Peter Brown, like, didn't want to read his letter from home. He was like, I'm not interested in what my family have to say.
Really?
And it was just so cool. Yeah. Like, it's just cool, do you know what I mean? I like it when
because everyone else would get it and cry about it.
I like it when people are just like that, just like, no, I'm just concentrating on the game and that's that.
He also sort of went on about being intelligent, probably going to be the most intelligent housemate in there.
Well, that wouldn't be that difficult.
He's a student at Exeter Uni, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also got a big dick.
Apparently he's got a big dick. Oops. Let the cat out of the bag.
And also, I heard that he voted for Donald Trump.
He didn't. Blocked. Yeah. So
go on.
Apparently he voted for Donald Trump. Now I think a lot of people have voted for Donald Trump because he is in power in the United States, and this is breaking news. I don't believe he did vote for Donald Trump. I think he's been making stories to get into the house.
Story traveller. Because
Big Brother wants extremes, and guess what? If you're American and you go, I'm a Trump voter, basically it's a hall pass. Get in the house.
I've got an example for you. On Big Brother Canada 1, Jordan Paha said he was ultra conservative and they put him in the house. And then when he got in the house, never once did he mention being conservative. All he did was go to sleep during that
in that shiny suit.
This guy could be doing the exact same thing, just saying he voted for Trump, but even if he did vote for Trump,
doesn't matter, really.
I don't give a fuck. Number one, I'm not American, so I don't give a fuck. Apart from if he blows at the world, obviously. Plus, I have to look at him on TV and hear his voice on the radio.
Someone was shooting before that.
It's fucking annoying. I fucking hate Donald Trump, but do you know what I hate more? When fucking people mix politics with Big Brother.
With reality TV.
I watch Big Brother to get away from this shit. You may think, they're making a joke about terrorists or Manchester gig or whatever the fuck. If you think we don't care about terrorism, fuck you. You don't know us. We care. Even though I do stupid tweets. Of course we fucking do.
We're living in the cities where it's happening.
We shouldn't even have to say that we actually care. I am safe. This bollocks. Fuck off. But what I don't want is people preaching to me saying who I should vote for, what opinion I should have. Oh, I must hate so-and-so because they voted Trump. Someone on Twitter told me to shun Rafe. Is he called Rafe? Because he voted Trump. Shun him. Even though he might be...
Raphael.
Even though he might be the best TV ever, I must shun him because he voted for Trump. I don't give a fuck if he voted for Trump. I don't give a fuck if he's a neo-Nazi. I don't give a fuck if he's a child molester.
Yes, you'd fucking do.
Even as I was saying that, I was regretting those words coming out of my mouth.
Not even that drunk.
Right, rewind. I do give a fuck about that. I'm being
controversial for controversy's sake.
I'm being ridiculous, but you get the point. I care about what goes on in the house. Although I am actually contradicting myself because I did hate Jim Davison because he was a wife beater.
Yeah, but beating your wife and saying you voted for Trump, which I don't believe for a second.
Yeah, it's two different
It's very
things.
different things.
And also, why would you go to someone who's listened to my podcast for years?
Who kind of knows us.
And
you would
yeah,
think you
and
more
who
than
we've
me.
shouted out on the podcast many times, blocked us because we said we liked Rafe, even though he supports Trump. I'm sorry, but that's insane. It's actually insane. And also, don't tell me what to think and don't tell me what my opinion is. And if you don't like my opinion, then don't listen to the podcast.
I don't think she will be.
But you know what? Oh, I knew I was going to get like this, and it annoys me because I don't even like getting like this. But it's Twitter and it's people's opinions, and people have different opinions. And how dare you tell someone else what their opinion is? I don't care what your opinion is. You can like this fucking idiot Fico chav one, or you can like that fucking thing with the boobs. I don't give a fuck. Like whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. You come from a different background to me. You've got different life experiences, so you experience things differently and like different things. You might not like Morrissey. You might think he's a racist. You're wrong. But don't tell me.
Nothing about that.
Don't tell me what I think about things and tell me who to like. All right. Got a boyfriend. All right. Can you soften that? Because now I feel like an angry lunatic.
Yeah, okay. Even if he did vote for Trump, like, there's other things that we would like him for. That's just like one element of whatever. It's like, if you decided you wanted to vote for Theresa May, I'm not going to stop doing a podcast with you, am I? Even if you voted for, like, UKIP.
I am voting for Trump. Not really.
But like, I actually think that I don't believe he won't vote for Trump. If he did, it's actually good to get the opinions of someone who voted for Trump. Maybe. If he genuinely believes that Trump is good for him, then I'd like to hear that.
Do you want 16 people in the house who all think the same way as you?
No, of course not, because you want to see that debate. And that is what Big Brother should be doing, is sparking debate.
You need a villain. You need people to hate. You need people to laugh at.
And also, if I'm going to watch BBUK, let's wait and see how many of their housemates have voted for Trump this season.
They will all be absolute backstabbing arseholes. And that's why I love Big Brother US. But yeah, it makes no sense to me to want people in there, just nice people. Oh, the good people. We want the good people to win it. No,
or people only that you agree with. It's nonsensical.
It's absolutely ridiculous. And do you know what? Tila Tequila, who was apparently a neo-Nazi.
Yeah, she allowed to stay. No, she got evicted.
No, she got kicked out for it. But I would have loved for her to stay and hear her crackpot views. Because it's interesting.
Also, what was that even? Actually, wasn't it a picture of her standing outside of Auschwitz?
Yeah, but but it's interesting to hear that. Oh yeah, Biggins got kicked out for that shit too, didn't he?
Yeah, well, amongst other things.
But yeah, but even when Biggins was being offensive about bisexuals, it's interesting and it provokes a conversation and it's interesting.
It's true.
I think and
it raises issues.
And that's what I like about BBUS. Like, you can be racist as fuck in there, and they just let you hang yourself. And people...
Yeah, but Big Brother doesn't reprimand them, which I think probably should.
They do let it go too far over there.
Our Big Brother's too cautious, though.
We're too far the other way. They let it go too far there. But I do find it really, really interesting to hear people... And I like watching people hang themselves and they don't know it.
Do you think that guy that came in and said, "You're so tanned, you look black," has been called into the diary room for a bollocking yet?
I wouldn't have thought so. We need the first glance of the rule book. Bring out that rule book. Anyway, Rafe.
Anything else about Rafe?
No, we like Rafe.
I wasn't sure if that was his natural hair colour. It looks a bit orange. He was dressed in a fucking really weird outfit. I said he hasn't found his own style yet.
Does he look gay to you? He doesn't really look that gay to me. Not that he is necessarily gay, but... It's quite straight. That looks like straight clothing to me.
Well, yeah, he's lacking style, but I wouldn't say that he looks either way, strongly either way, to be quite honest with you. But that is...
Oh, the green shorts,
that
though.
outfit that he's walked out in just now is
We forgot about the
horrendous.
We forgot about the green shorts.
With a belt.
Oof.
A brown belt.
Yeah, I'm getting Andy Heron vibes for BBUS listeners, watchers, and he was very, very gay.
Oh, really?
I think
so. You think the green shorts are an indicator?
Yeah.
But why does he not know
It's
how to
like-
dress himself
it's
if
like-
he's a gay guy?
It's like Pee Wee Herman, isn't it? Because you said he's probably not discovering
Yeah,
himself
I feel
yet.
like if I think back to myself as a student, I was wearing some awful clothes, and
Hold on.
you know, give him a few years, and he'll look as cool as me.
Hello. I think I fancy him a bit.
Do you?
Yeah,
You like a skinny guy?
I do. And also, I liked it when he went in the house. This is good gameplay here. He's